Peer support is central to our offerings. It is rooted in shared lived experience, and it allows us to connect with one another. I think it's really important for folks to understand what peer support is, what it isn't, and why it's important. Peer support is collaborative and mutual. Participants and I are constantly learning and growing alongside each other. That means that both the peer supporter and the participant are actively engaged in building trust and deciding what that looks like together. The first thing that I tell any participant that I meet with when I have a young person in front of me is I don't expect you to trust me off the bat, and I don't want you to trust me off the bat. I want to earn your trust, and I want us to decide together what that looks like. Peer support is rooted in curiosity, consent, and choice, not fear. This is critical for understanding what peer support is. As a peer supporter, I am curious about what my participants are experiencing and feeling. I'm not there to give advice or to tell someone what they should or shouldn't do, but rather understand what their needs are, and then we work together to find ways to meet those needs. I don't operate from a place of fear of what might happen or what someone might do, because that often leads to exertion of control. Peer support participants should always be able to consent to conversational topics, to answering questions from people, to hearing about resources that may be relevant, but they should never be forced to do any of those things. That disrupts the collaborative nature of this relationship, and it also disrupts the trust and rapport that we aim to build with each other. Peer support is non-hierarchical. Non-hierarchical peer support relationships are not devoid of power imbalances, but rather they center the relationship as a space where both people can learn and grow together, and not a relationship in which one person is an expert or knows more, or is more healed or recovered or more worthy than the other. We understand that we are all the experts of our own experiences, and we treat each other as such. Inviting curiosity into peer support relationships and conversations allows us to get information about how we each view the world and how we came to know what we know about the world and the ways that we operate in it. Curiosity invites those conversations to learn about each other and to share those experiences and to find those points of connection. We can learn what feels generative and connecting. We can learn what leads to disconnect. And so we can operate in our relationship and try to avoid those things and work through them together as they arise. Participants define their own goals, and peer supporters are here to walk with folks on their journey towards achieving those goals.